encourages readers towards this countercultural humility which places the interests of others above your own. Paul turns to the example of Philippians, and the verses 6 to 11 are almost certainly part of an early Christian hymn from a sort of poetic structure and its flow. While some commentators believe that it is a hymn that Paul himself has written, it is more common to see scholars suggest that it's actually a hymn, well-known hymn that would have been sung in the church in Philippi that Paul is quoting for his purposes and maybe in some parts perhaps adapting. One thing that is striking from this hymn is that it shows what would have been early Christian beliefs about Jesus. They're an insight, particularly to what was not considered controversial, what was part of the common heritage of churches. And within this hymn, we can see five key statements about Jesus. Firstly, as we see in verse 6, his divine pre-existence, that he existed prior to his life on earth. We then have a declaration of the incarnation, how he comes and became a human being. Beliefs about his death and his death as a form of obedience towards God, and then a statement about his ascension, how he has become exalted, and finally a hope for his future glory when every knee will bend and every tongue confess. And what is striking to observe is that these are very high statements about Jesus, very exalted statements about Jesus, which exist in a very uncontroversial way among Christians right from the start of the Christian faith.